Good morning. We just spent our very first night ever in our Honda Odyssey, and it was pretty good. We were very curious as to how much we would like it or not like it, and we were just as comfortable as we were in a large tent. We wondered if being so close to the ceiling would bother us, make us feel a bit claustrophobic, but it didn't at all. So that was great. And what we did is when we packed, we tried to not pack too much stuff so that we could move any surplus stuff to the front seat, and that way we'd have nothing but our mattresses across the top of the shelving units. So yeah, it was a great night. I just wanted to point out a few things, something I forgot yesterday evening. The floor of the Odyssey is irregular when you take the seats out. So you need to compensate for that to try and get a flat bottom floor. And what I did is I used some 2x4s, 1x2s to level the floor. You can see here I've used 2 pieces of wood, here just a single piece. It's still not quite level, so I'm going to have to add maybe a 1/4 inch piece of plywood in here or something. Speaking of plywood, the floor that all of this rests on is 1/4 inch plywood, which is perfectly thick enough. You don't need 1/2 inch if you're using these plastic shelving units that you could get at Home Depot or any place of that sort. It's fine. I'm not that heavy. I'm 160 something, and my wife's 130 something, but we didn't feel any give whatsoever. Another thing I'd like to mention, I'm almost 6'5", and I had plenty of room. I could stretch out my feet in here without any trouble. And there's actually still a little bit of surplus at the back of the van for storing larger items like chairs and things like that. The fan was an absolute godsend. I don't think we could have gotten to sleep without this little mini USB fan. It just cut the heat enormously. And then the fan, excuse me, together with these homemade window screens, which are nothing but rain gutters, those 2 things in combination provided for a lot of relief in the heat. It's extremely hot. It's the middle of July now in a very hot region of British Columbia. So that's all I really wanted to mention.